everyone. So I'm filming this video really early in the morning. Not probably, it's because I can't sleep, and it's probably because I had a giant sweet tea a few hours ago. So anyway, I am going to start off this video with a quick update, and that is that I got all my books back. And for today's video, I wanted to cover just a topic in general because I feel like people sometimes take me way too seriously on Twitter. Okay, so what happens is that I'll be reading a book and I'll be like, okay, this scenario is ridiculous. And yes, I understand that it's fiction, but I am the kind of person that wants things to happen in fiction kind of the way they would in real life, so I want it to have like a real life kind of basis thing, and I understand that that's not always true, but I'll give you an example. Okay, so the other day I posted a tweet about this book that I was reading where a lady found out something, I don't remember what it was, and she walked from one room into the bathroom, which was a completely different room, and threw up in the sink, and I was like, why would you throw up in the sink when the toilet and the trash can is literally right there? I'm covering up. I'm filming this while in bed, by the way. And I got criticism, probably rightfully so, because it was a fictionalized book. And I get that. But my question is, why would you have a character without an explanation just do something like that? Like, why would you have a character puke in the sink when the toilet is literally right there? And so is the trash can. I mean, it wasn't like it wasn't unexpected. I don't know. You would have just had to read the book, I guess, to understand what I am talking about. But that was just my thoughts when reading the book, and I didn't even think about it. I was just like, why would you do that? I don't claim to know authors' minds, guys. I'm sure there's things that I've written that y'all would be like, why'd you write it like that? But I write things on Twitter as I think them, and sometimes it's a problem. Like, I randomly started reviewing this book that had a blind character in it. And I didn't really say that I was reviewing this book because another author had asked me to. And I didn't really say that I was, like, putting out my thoughts and opinions about blindness, like how it was written in this book. And I got so much criticism because I didn't say that, but I was like, my mentions are public. It's not like you couldn't go back in my timeline and read my mentions to the author where I was like, okay, I can do that. And I didn't feel that I needed to repeat myself. So, anyway, my point is, my tweets cause problems sometimes, and I don't know. I tweet what I think without really thinking about it. And I don't tweet it because I think it's right. I tweet it because that's just what I'm thinking in the moment of reading a book. Because when I'm reading a book, I'm not approaching it as an author. I'm approaching it as someone who is reading the book. Like, I'm not in the mindset of the author, because I figured out a long time ago that if I was in the mindset of the author, then I would nitpick everything. I would be like, you should have written this and not this. Why did you write this? Why did you write it like this? Why didn't you write it like this? So when I start reading a book, I start reading it as someone who reads the reader of the book instead of the author. And that's where most of my thought process comes from. And I actually have another quick update before I end this video. I have all of my book projects back, so I am now able to add them to Patreon again. Yay! That's it for today's video. I hope you found this video useful. I'm probably going to start reviewing books again soon. The problem is that it's a little time consuming and I have to take notes or I forget what I'm going to say, so that makes it like double the process. But anyway, I hope that you subscribe to this channel. Please ring the notification bell. Like my Facebook page. It is Stephsurrattbooks. My Twitter is Stephsurratt. My Patreon is Stephsurratt. And all of these, I think, can be found on my YouTube page below the About section and down in the description. I know for sure it's down in the description. My email address, if you would like to email me with questions, ideas, book suggestions, anything like that. Anything book related, basically, is stepsurrattbooks@gmail, and that's all one word. That's not spaced out or capitalized or anything. And I will see y'all tomorrow. Bye, guys.